Water is life and the driving force of all nature. Established in 1997, Nyeri Water and Sewerage Company NYEWASCO undoubtedly prides herself as the best water and sewerage services company, not only locally, but in the region. NYEWASCO's story is uniquely inspiring. A company that started from a humble beginning to become the envy of water service providers in Kenya and Africa. Primarily, it is now the defunct Nyeri Municipal Council that provided water services for Nyeri, but due to bureaucracies, poor services as a result of unskilled personnel and insufficient funds, the council thought it wise to detach the services, registering NYEWASCO as an autonomous corporate entity. Our success story is traced from years of extensive and meticulous research from a team of experts, engineers, technicians, and the best technocrats in matters water. After registration and owing to sound operation structure and a solid business plan, NYEWASCO was able to attract donor funding worth 1.2 billion Kenya shillings from the German corporation to be repaid in 30 years with an 8-year grace period. It is here that our big dream was really actualized. Today, NYEWASCO is truly a giant to reckon with, providing unrivaled quality water and sewerage services. The promulgation of the new constitution in 2010 and subsequent creation of new governance structures gave fresh impetus to ownership and running of the self-governing company under Nyeri County government.
Over the years, performed very well and retained position 1 since it was set up in 1997. And we are truly proud of NYEWASCO.
When you look at all the 47 counties, this is our #1 performer. And as a ministry, we are very proud. And as national government, we want to congratulate the county government of Nyeri and NYEWASCO for the good performance.
NYEWASCO remains the sole water and sewerage service provider for Nyeri sub-county and its environs, ensuring a reliable and constant supply of water for commercial, industrial, and domestic use. It is also responsible for the provision, control, and maintenance of sewerage system, both for domestic and commercial purposes. We have lived true to our mission, which is to provide quality water, sewerage, and allied services at commercially and environmentally sustainable levels through application of outstanding processes and technology to the delight of our customers and other stakeholders. Our slogan, "For quality water," is the driving force behind our effort and commitment to provide the best for our clients.
We always campaign and encourage anybody coming to Nyeri take water direct from the tap, because we can guarantee that we have been able to meet the required quality standards.
The water sector has been a pioneer in public sector reform. So one of the guiding principles of the reform has been the separation of roles. The role for policy, the role for regulation, and the role for service provision.
To ensure customer satisfaction, we set up world-class, state-of-the-art water treatment plant that guarantees sufficient supply of quality water. NYEWASCO is not just an ordinary water and sewerage company. It is a model of perfection. NYEWASCO exclusively relies on water from River Chania. This is where the process of providing water for our clients begins.
We are able to abstract a maximum capacity of 27,000 cubic per day, which flows by gravity to our treatment plant located in Kamakwa.
From our abstraction point at IHWA, we give keen interest at every stage of the process. At this point is a raised concrete weir that holds and raises the water level to ensure enough water is channeled into the inlet pipes. Then, the penstock wheel distills the water and regulates its level. It is at the inlet where screening is done to remove debris, pebbles, big stones and other impurities before water is channeled into the pipes. The water intake operator continuously screens and cleans the water. There are two types of screening that take place at this point. Coarse screen, which is the removal of larger solid particles, and fine screen, where thorough screening is done to remove visibly smaller impurities and check on water color. From the inlet, water flows by force of gravity to the treatment plant. This magnificent and one-of-its-kind water plant was officially launched by retired President Mwai Kibaki in 2008. In the treatment process, 3 vital chemicals are added into the water. Aluminium sulfate to settle water particles, soda ash to regulate water pH level, and chlorine to control water color. Water with aluminium sulfate is released into the second inlet. Here, water flows with low velocity into these flocculation chambers. At filtration stage, particles are sieved. Backwashing is done to remove trapped materials inside the water, and the filtered water is collected by perforated pipes that lie under the filters. The inlet is closed after water substances have been trapped by the filter. The blower is then switched on, a process known as agitation. This takes about 3 minutes before the air pipe is closed. Once more, chlorine and soda ash are added into the water at the dosing chamber. Our storage tank has a capacity of 5,000 cubic meters. In this tank, chlorine is administered to kill microorganisms. NYEWASCO has 2 water outlets, one situated at Tetu area where water is pumped to the high altitude areas of supply. Then, the second outlet is located at Kamakwa, where water flows by gravity to supply low areas of Nyeri sub-county. Quality remains our utmost consideration, and as such, we have invested in a superior laboratory facility where the quality of water is checked and ascertained.
The water, when it comes here, we screen for those disease-causing microorganisms.
NYEWASCO is the first and only water services company whose laboratory is ISO IEC 17025 accredited by Kenya Accreditation Service, KENAS. In this lab, water samples are taken to determine levels of chlorine, pH, water color, and turbidity. Our water meets all quality parameters as required by Kenya Bureau of Standards and the World Health Organization.
Accreditation provides a third-party perspective. When your lab is accredited, it means that the tests that are coming out of that lab are credible. It says about NYEWASCO that we can trust their water. In actual fact, Nyeri is probably the only place where you can comfortably take water from the tap.
The entire Nyeri sub-county residents depend on water from NYEWASCO.
We have the ability because we are able to supply our water 24/7.
Currently, we have over 25,000 connections. Our clients are our priority. As a result, we have put in place measures to ensure they not only get quantity and quality water supply, but value for their money is equally guaranteed.
Pia kwa malipo ipo sawa, unapata tu kiwango kile unachotumia ndicho ambacho unaitishwa, unalipia.
Nobody within our area of operation goes without water at their doorstep.
We have also extended our services to the informal settlement like Witemere within Nyeri town.
And for the last 2 years, we have ensured that all our customers in this informal sector are fully provided with this service at their homes.
With the ever-growing demand for water services in Nyeri, we have initiated several other water extension projects within the region.
We have granted them the leeway to go out of their originally, envisaged supply area, which was the municipality.
Currently, we have constructed 225 cubic meter masonry tank to serve an estimated population of 2,000 residents of Rwanyaga in Madira sub-county. Our water meters calibration laboratory ensures accuracy and efficiency of meter reading to avoid undercharging or overcharging our clients. Additionally, we calibrate meters for other water companies. Our clients are a living testimony of what we offer.
Si lazima uchemshe maji. Maji imekuwa ile dawa ya kutibu vizuri kwa mtoto mdogo na bado ya kunywa maji na haiwezi dhuru.
We enjoy their services at all the times. They are efficient in service delivery.
We are looking at future to have a mega dam. So the main challenge is actually finance.
Water is a precious resource and should never be misused. Every day we take showers, flush our toilets and use our sinks. The wastewater needs to be cleaned before it is returned to the environment. So, where does it go? NYEWASCO prides in having an eco-safe sewer treatment plant that converts wastewater from its unusable state into an effluent that is returned to the mainstream water cycle with zero environmental danger or reused for other purposes. Located in Kangemi, this plant has a sewer inlet that receives wastewater from the larger Nyeri sub-county. The wastewater treatment process is methodically done. From the inlet, stones, rags and other large objects are screened. The wastewater flows to 2 distribution chambers where sludge is separated from water. The biological process naturally kills billions of pathogens, neutralizes stench and triggers the process of decomposition. From the distribution chamber, the water flows to the high-rate biological filter, where filtration takes place through aerobic process. The filters in this chamber comprise of coarse filter media. The water is then stored at the intermediate sedimentation tank to allow the sludge to sediment before it is released to the low-rate biological filter. Further biological filtration process continues, but at this point with fine filter media. The filtered water is then channeled to the final humus sedimentation tank, where verified sediments are dislodged and pumped back to the preliminary tank for a continuous process of treatment. The rest is pumped back to the high-rate biological filter for a continuous process of treatment, where the overflow is released to the maturation ponds. The rearing of fish in these ponds is to test indicators of aquatic life. After all necessary tests are done, the effluent is finally channeled back to the river. So, what happens to the sludge? The separated sludge is not in itself waste. The sludge goes through an aerobic process through which biodegradable microorganisms are broken down. From the dislodging chamber, it flows by gravity to the sludge well. It is then pumped to the lagoons where it stays for 3 to 4 months to allow full decomposition. The sludge finally flows by gravity to the dry beds, and being rich in organic matter, it is bought by farmers as manure. As we celebrate our 20 years of success, our staff remain the cornerstone of our excellent performance. NYEWASCO prides herself as one of the best employers in the country, with an estimated workforce of over 200 employees. It is a team of passionate, dedicated, motivated, dynamic and qualified professionals who have given their best in each of their areas of specialization.
We normally allocate a budget of 1% of our total collections towards training and developing our staff. And this is one of the things that has made Nyeri Water staff to want to work for this institution, because even those who are on contract basis, their contracts have been renewed over and over again.
We have also been able to manage our salaries very well, to a point where that we don't have any salary arrears.
The company has laid out a fantastic employee relations program that provides fair and consistent welfare to all employees. Moreover, we inspire our staff through sponsorship of various sporting activities in a bid to promote an atmosphere of teamwork, motivation, cordial relations, and a positive work environment. Some of the activities include company picnics and excursions, interdepartmental contests, as well as games with other institutions. In order to guarantee customer satisfaction and achieve excellence in our operations, we have developed a customer service charter which provides information on the wide range of services that we provide and the standards we have set for giving these services.
NYEWASCO do not only wait for the customers to bring their complaints into the office, but we go out to seek the complaints through conducting customer satisfaction surveys.
NYEWASCO has put in place elaborate financial management policies, thus enabling the company meet all its financial obligations.
Since operation, we've been guided by financial management instruments that includes proper budgeting, proper implementation of company business plans, proper implementation of company strategic plans.
Having started with about 70 million to now 450 million annual turnover, NYEWASCO has made significant progress and is determined to even grow bigger. This is attributed to our loyal clients who not only pay their bills but do so promptly.
The focus had been to improve on efficiency in service delivery and also ensure that it is able to make enough money to be able to sustain its operations.
And technology has made it even more convenient to transact payments. Currently, NYEWASCO is working with one bank for its financial operations, but with the increased growth and demand of financial services, the company has engaged more banks. In order to generate extra revenue, the company has invested in capital ventures.
We have managed to invest over 300 million of internally generated revenue.
NYEWASCO is clearly a role model and a leading water and sewerage services provider, with most institutions preferring it for benchmarking. Thika Water and Sewerage Company, NYEWASCO, is one of the many water companies that has been benchmarking with NYEWASCO over the years.
Nyeri is one of the best companies in the whole republic. They are always number one in terms of non-revenue, in terms of the other general performance, and that's why we decided to benchmark with them.
We've had very good cordial relationship with the Nyeri Water and Sewerage Company Limited, and also they've been our competitors. They've most of the times been coming number one. We needed to know the tricks that they have, so that at least we can even overtake them.
We will take the case study of NYEWASCO and its management and take it to the other institutions of government in the county government of Nyeri so that they can perform as well as NYEWASCO.
We want to encourage other counties to benchmark with Nyeri. We've been encouraging the MD of NYEWASCO and his team to share the secret with other counties.
NYEWASCO has embraced and implemented the latest and the best of the world's technology in most of her operations. A case in point is the Geographic Information System, commonly known as GIS. This is a new technology that is designed to capture, store, analyze, manage, and present spatial or geographical data. Through this technology, we can easily and effectively locate all our meters and valves. In most cases, to detect and locate breakages and leakages. The system also helps to update and map our pipe extensions and realignments. More importantly, this system helps us in resolving meter issues with our clients. We are adapting prepaid meter technology to enable our customers to independently purchase tokens equivalent to their water need. To ensure convenience for our customers, we have adapted mobile technology where our customers can now receive water bills and any information related to our service electronically to their mobile phones. Payment of water bills, meter connection or reconnection fee can be paid through mobile money transfer services. The move has significantly helped to reduce congestion at our banking hall. While appreciating our success, nothing is so fulfilling than improving the community around us. As such, NYEWASCO has a corporate social responsibility policy that ensures we give back to the society and environment. We have partnered with a number of institutions within Nyeri in various activities. A case in point is fundraising activities for Nyeri Hospice, which offers palliative care services to the terminally ill. We have committed funds into supporting the Nyeri County Referral Hospital. We also partner with Nyeri County Government in developing institutions of learning, for example, purchasing of water tanks for schools on a need basis. In partnership with Charity Water Resources Association, we help in conservation efforts, especially in tree planting activities. This guarantees us a safer and a healthier environment. NYEWASCO believes in religious diversity. We support our Muslim brothers and sisters during seasonal feasts like Ramadan and Eid. As we grow, we have plans to broaden our CSR initiatives to widen our reach to as many groups and institutions as possible. NYEWASCO's success story is manifested through numerous achievements. Received ISO 9001-2015 certification, we have increased the number of connections from 6,000 to 25,000 connections, maintained revenue collection to more than 97% of the billing, developed sewer infill in the densely populated area, reduced and maintained the non-revenue water to below 20%, sought for strategic alliance with development partners like Water Services Trust Fund for extension of water and sewerage network, and timely implementation of collective bargaining agreement, CBA. Our determination to become the best water and sewerage service provider in the region has not gone without recognition of its outstanding performance. NYEWASCO has managed to scoop various awards in the sector. Over the last 8 years in a row, we have emerged #1 in different award categories. Best Urban Water Service Provider, Top Utility Internal Water Services Board, and winner of 2016 MAPIA Awards, just but to mention a few.
I just want to congratulate them for being the winners in 8 years straight. These people of Nyeri are leading. You need to visit Nyeri to find out what they're doing so that they can tell you Siri Urembo in ensuring they remain #1.
NYEWASCO is proud to serve you. A lot has been achieved and we commit to remain steadfast. Our future is anchored in our 5-year strategic plan, which is to ensure the company is driven by the principles and practices of good governance that can withstand the test of time, ensure that the company is financially viable, advance and automate all operations for enhancement of service delivery, provide water and sanitation services in a more efficient, effective, affordable and sustainable manner, as well as attract, develop and maintain adequate, qualified and competent staff. Our service delivery is client and sector oriented, and our aim is to remain committed to be the best and the biggest.
As one of the people who initiated the project, I feel very proud that I was associated with a successful company.
So I'm very proud of Nyeri. First, because of that good performance, and also secondly, it was basically not because of the Water Act 2002. Nyeri started improving performance before the Water Act 2002.
We congratulate the management and staff of NYEWASCO for this achievement.
Ours is just to congratulate them as they celebrate their 20 years and to assure them of our continued support.
NYEWASCO assures you that her flag will continue flying high. NYEWASCO for quality water.